Hello, welcome back. I thought it would be fun to take a trip down memory lane and explore the other creations Mezco had with Living Dead dolls and the different toy genres Living Dead dolls existed in. So I thought it would be fun to take a look at the Living Dead Dollies, which were baby dolls based on previous doll characters in the regular series run. And I wanted to compare it to another creepy baby doll series that came out a little before the Dollies called Krypt Kiddies. So we're going to take a look at packaging and details about both dolls. This cutie is called Victory, and she's a cheerleader. And she's from Series 3 of Krypt Kiddies. They had a 4-series doll run. They were first introduced in February 2002 by husband and wife duo Ed and Rita Uhl. I think that's how you say their name, UHL. They began as handmaids that were sold through eBay, so they were made to order, and they started out at around $120 per doll. So there are dozens of these out there, one of a kinds, but we're going to talk about just the series run that were mass produced. They were released in Spencer's gift stores as exclusives around May of 2004. They retail for $29.99. They have a well-detailed box that's in the shape of a creepy stroller. Okay, here's the other kids from this particular series. Now, if you want to pause to read their little origin story, okay. Now, these retailed for around $29.99 through Spencer's. And as I said before, there are 4 series of them. So the first 3 are in this packaging, and the last series, they're in a cylinder container, and they seem to not have the accessories the first series came with. So with this series, they come with baby bottles that have like blood inside, and they come with, I guess, a birth certificate, which we'll take a look in a moment. And I just find them really cute, and they have like this lifelike look to them, and I think that was their appeal. So we're going to unbox her because I just picked her up actually yesterday on my travels. So we'll take a look at her up close. So here she is out of the box. Isn't she adorable? She comes with pom-poms, a cheerleader outfit, KK for Krypt Kiddies. She has the signature horns, which are hidden by her curly black hair. It's not thick, but it's thick enough. There's no bald spots. She has these adorable bows on her head. And she's roughly about 15 inches. She's much bigger than the Living Dead Dollies, which I'll show in comparison in a moment. So here's inside her box. So here's her bottle, which when they first came out had blood, but many of the bottles over the years, they do dry out, and so the blood has disappeared. If you're lucky to find a bottle with blood, if you're looking for these dolls, you have found a unicorn. So we'll take a look at the certificate, which will be my first time looking at it. Okay. And here's the birth certificate, I suppose, for Victory, if you want to pause to read it. Okay, and here's a bio of Victory. Really cute, very similar to the death certificates with the normal 10-inch coffin Living Dead dolls. No coincidence. Here it says Series 3, and their tagline is cuter than hell. So cute. Okay, so I'm going to take out the Dollies so we can compare the two. So here's Inferno, one of the Living Dead Dollies. She came in a package that it wasn't mint, but this is the standard packaging. So they come in a creepy little crib of sorts. The side of the package has the sulfur symbol. Okay, now it has her name. The interesting thing is the other Living Dead Dollies, the first series, because there's two series, they discontinued after Inferno series, they didn't have the names of the characters. For some reason, I believe Mezco assumed you knew who the characters were, and they didn't bother to put the names, and I guess they changed that for Series 2, and Series 2 had the names of the dolls. Okay, so I'm going to take out Inferno. So here's Inferno out of her creepy crib. She's adorable. She has a little curly Q here. She has little horns. She has wings. She's a little chubby little baby. But that's all you receive with the Living Dead Dollies. They didn't come with anything. No death certificates, no bottles, no baby accessories like the Krypt Kiddies. Which is a shame because they retailed for $24, $24 to $25, versus the Krypt Kiddies just for a couple dollars more, and they have all those accessories and the detailed outfits. Okay? So with the Dollies, they first debuted in Comic-Con in July of 2004 with the character of Lilith. Okay? So Lilith was the introductory doll to the set of the series of baby dolls, and she was a Comic-Con exclusive. She came out in July 2004. There were about 1,000 dolls of her sold at the Comic-Con, and 200 were red that glowed in the dark, very much like Lilith's Resurrection doll. The Lilith came in this black body bag. Here has a vulture instead of a stork. And here says her name. So you didn't know which one you were going to get at the Comic-Con. You would have to open it. But it came in this. Now the rest of the dolls came in the crib box that I showed you with Inferno. And they made a total of 8 characters. I have some of them. So here are some of the ones that I have. Well, not some. These are all that I have. This one is Posey. Real cute. Little pigtails. Has a long dress. Very similar to her doll. I have Lulu. Lulu's my favorite one. I love Lulu. Look at that little face. She even has the little arm cast like her original doll. She has wings. The other Lulu does not have wings, but it's a cute touch. And she's my favorite. I just love her outfit. And the other one is Hush, which I thought was a real tough one to guess that it was Hush if you were not familiar with the character or the series. I knew it was Hush because of the veining here and the coloring. So that's how I knew it was Hush, even though the package didn't say it was Hush. So these 3, I believe, are from Series 1. The others that were released there was a baby Schizo, there's a baby Sheena, a baby Sybil, and a baby Exorcist. And they're just adorable. But again, they don't come with anything. So when looking for these on the secondary market, the prices are insane. They range anywhere from like 50 to like in the hundreds. Lilith goes for more money because she was in San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, especially the red variant. I paid $100 for her, sealed from the Chiller Theater Convention in Jersey. So that's what I paid for her. And again, this is all she came with, the little headband accessory. And they're adorable. They're cute, but in terms of the resale, they're not worth nearly as much as the Krypt Kitties, in my opinion. As you can see, there's a huge height difference. The Krypt Kitties, I guess they're not babies, they're more like toddlers. There are some that look more like babies, like Inferno. They have limited articulation, but much better than the Living Dead Dollies. So here she could just basically move her legs. You can raise that hand with the pom pom. Rah rah, sis boom ba. You know, and again, the cute hair. And Inferno and the rest of the Dollies, very stiff, very limited mobility. But nonetheless, they are so cute. So like I said, these originally retailed for $30, $29.99. And I paid double for her, about $60, which is not bad for a doll that's over 20 years old. And again, it's more hefty. There's more to them versus the Living Dead Dollies. But I do have a soft spot for them. The ones that I purchased, I didn't pay too much. I think $30 was the most I would pay. And then, of course, $10 with shipping. Hush was my first one. I got her for about $15. And I got hooked. So, and I just thought they were just the cutest things. So, you know, if you're interested in obtaining these, I say do your research, especially if you're looking for Lilith. You know, like I said, if she comes sealed, you do run the risk of getting just a regular. So if you rather pay for a decent price for one of these and you don't care about knowing that it's Lilith versus a variant, I highly suggest seeking her out opened. I think she's worth $100 because of the Comic-Con, but I wouldn't pay more than that. I mean, she's so cute. She's actually my second favorite next to Lulu. And, you know, like I said, do your research. The red one does run a pretty penny. That one was more rare than the OG Lilith baby doll. So cute, Lulu. But again, it's a great piece of Living Dead doll history. So there you have it. That's my brief overview and / review of the Living Dead Dollies and the Krypt Kitties. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you want any more Living Dead doll content or the creepy doll content, please comment and make any suggestions that you like, and I'll be happy to oblige you if I can. And as always, happy hunting.